Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Claudia Angut, study program Hotel Management. Now, I will explain about tourist attraction Sawah Lodok Lingkocara. Sawah Lodok is one of the unique tourist destinations in the form of a streets of rice fields that are shaped like a spider web. The location of this tourist destination is located in Cancar, Bulan Ruteng, Manggarai Regency, at Nusa Tenggara. Manggarai people know agriculture nights, the nomadic hunting system of life, until they changed it to agrarian by settling. Since then, the existence of agricultural land has played an important role for the people of Manggarai. As a result, the distribution of agricultural land must be based on customs. Linko is a right-file division system that starts from a midpoint called Lodok. It is from that midpoint that a long line is drawn towards the outermost plane which is called the Chiching. The partner is small on the inside and large on the outside or looks like a spider web. Linkorite Field, source of a beautiful destination, Indonesia, Linkorite Fields. The farther from the center point, the wider the land. Unlike rice fields in general, Linko has a pattern like a spider web. This uniqueness makes it a tourist destination location of Linko rice fields. The location is in Cansar Felix, Manggarai Regency at Nusa Tenggara, or about 15 kilometers from Ruteng City. To get to Cansar Felix, you can ask public transportation from Ruteng, then get off at Cansar Market. From Pasar Cansar, walk about 2 5 kilometers. Even though it is not a tourist destination managed by the government or the private sector, Chancellor Felix implements a registration system by filing in a guest book at a house. From the house, all you have to do is walk to the top of the hill to see the Linko from a height. Lodok and finger philosophy. The system of dividing paddy fields by Manggarai ancestors was carried out centrally, where the 0 point is the midley of the customary land that will be divided. The partner is to draw a long line from the midpoint, which in Manggarai language is called Lodok, to the outer plane or teaching. The philosophy follows the shape of a softweb where Lodok, the small part, is on the inside, and the exit is getting wider and wider. The authority to divide communal land rests with Tuateno. Entirely the distribution was carried out through the traditional Tente ritual or sticking Teno wood at the Lodok, expander point. When the god's blood is shed on the Teno wood, it indicates that the division of the land is legal according to custom. Lodok surprise files, he explained, are the only ones in the world, and a unique Manggarai culture that needs to be maintained to Ateno or the traditional leader and Tua Golo or Felix. Elder will generally get a larger share of the paddy files. That said, the division of Ulayat land follows the Moso formula. Adjusted to the number or beneficiaries of inherited land and their in accordance with the Moso formula. He said the distribution of land was prioritized for Felix officials and their families, which were then followed by ordinary presidents from ethnic groups. Only afterwards from presidents from outside the ethnic group. As an outside, indigenous people can own rights files by asking Tuagolo or Felix elders for it. The trick is to bring a roaster and wine or kapumanuk, leletuak, and pass it through a Felix council meeting led by Tuagolo, which is approved by Tuatuno. Attraction of Lodok rice fields. In the Felix of Chanchar, there is an interesting sight in the form of a street of rice fields with a shape resembling a spider web, perhaps more familiarly known as the spider field. The unique shape of the rice fields is a traditional tradition of the local community, namely the Manggarai district. In this district, the division of gardens and paddy fields is known as Linko, which aims to meet common needs. Customary land is distributed to members of the population in accordance with customary province. The rice fields, which are permitted to resemble a spider web, are carried out by the customary leader starting from a central point in the middle of the rice field area towards the outside. The process of dividing Lodok rice fields was also carried out fairly by all extant families. The agriculture system in Manggarai began to be developed since King Alexander. Baruch led the Nusa Lale Manggarai 1931 until 1935. The king at that time strongly encouraged the development of agriculture, including by sending many of his people to run to grow rice. Thank you.